Hello my friends, Ahsoka the Geek here, and for this review we're going to take a look at the McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse Superman based on his appearance in DC Future State. So this is just a really awesome Gladiator Superman. I've been really hoping McFarlane Toys did this figure, and I'm so glad that they did because it looks amazing. Obviously Superman is my favorite DC character, so I'll obviously buy any Superman figure, but I especially love this design. I just love the whole Gladiator look for Superman. Also love that they used the Kingdom Come logo for the Superman insignia for this armor, and look at that head sculpt. Beautiful head sculpt. So yeah, super stoked to add this figure to my Superman collection. So yeah, without further ado, let's take this guy out of the packaging and take a look. Alright my friends, so here he is outside of the packaging, and wow, what an awesome figure. So this is based kind of on two things really. So first of all, it's based on his Future State appearance, which was a sort of comic book. It was like a mini-series. It was a weird situation where I think they had planned for Future State to be in continuity, but then it became like these future stories, so that's the first time you saw Superman in this appearance. But then Superman, I think, is currently on Warworld in this Gladiator armor or outfit in the current Superman books. That's where he's been with the Authority on some mission. I haven't been keeping up with it that much, honestly, so I can't really tell you what's happening, but whatever, this figure looks amazing. So here he is. Let's bring him a little closer. First of all, that head sculpt, just really dig it. It's a slightly older Superman. You know, he's got the scruff, the 5 o'clock shadow, just looks like Superman. Can't wait to see what customizers do with this figure and where they swap this head out to. I love the logo. Again, I am a huge fan of Kingdom Come, obviously. Love this Kingdom Come-esque logo. It's not exactly the Kingdom Come logo. Very slight differences. I don't have one handy, but there's some slight differences, but it still looks fantastic. Love that we have the logo on the belt as well. And then we have the logo on this awesome shield. Look how cool that is. Really like this shield. Let's take the shield out so you can see it a little bit more detail there. So there is the shield. Really like the cracking and the paint on there. It looks really nice. Then some really good detail. And look, there's another logo, I think, on the shield where he's holding it as well. So that's really cool. The straps there, really nicely detailed. Then it also comes with this axe. The axe is pretty solid. It's not floppy like some of the weapons we've got in some of the previous waves. So it's a good feeling axe. Yeah, it's a good axe. I really like that. Very metal. And yeah, there's the cape, tattered cape. So Superman was actually in Gladiator armor as well in like the late 80s, early 90s in a classic storyline where he ended up getting what would become the Eradicator. So yeah, that's when he went into exile, and then he got captured. They put him on Warworld where he fought Mongol with another Gladiator guy, and that Gladiator armor is very different from this, but I really dig this armor. It's not even armor, it's just chains and a little bit of cloth. But yeah, really love this figure. So there he is. Wow. So not much else to say about this one. I don't really have any complaints. It's just a phenomenal figure. It's a figure that I was hoping McFarlane would do, and I'm glad they did it. So I think it's great. So there he is. Yeah, let's put him next to a few other. I didn't even talk about articulation, did I? Well, typical McFarlane articulation. You have a little limitation there with that wrist chain. The neck, good range of motion with the neck there and the head, so that's great. Good movement with the ball joints. Not much of an ab crunch to speak of, but you can make some really cool poses with him here. And then there you go. So there's my... Yeah, a little restrictive on the motion on the foot just because of the chains around the heel there. But there you go. So there's the articulation segment, guys. Alright, so yeah, let's put him next to a few other figures so you kind of get an idea of how he fits in with some other McFarlane figures. Alright, so there he is next to the Three Jokers Batman and the recently released Parallax. So as you can see, Kind of with the way I have him posed, he stands a little bit shorter than both of these, but doesn't look smaller, really. You know, the Three Jokers Batman is just a really big Batman figure, so it's fine that he's a little bit bigger. But he looks great next to the McFarlane figures. And wow, look at this lineup we have here. We have a Three Jokers Batman, we have a Future State Superman, and we have a 90s Parallax. I just love that we're getting such variety of eras presented to us here. You know, we have very modern figures here and a very classic 90s figures here. And of course, you guys have seen the Booster Gold and Blue Beetle 2-packs. So we're getting some kind of like 80s figures as well. So really happy with the selection of characters that we're getting. So there he is. Final thoughts. Run. Get this figure. He is fantastic. If you're a fan of Superman and this design, I think you'll absolutely love this figure. I actually got this off the McFarlane Toy Shop. Man, super fast shipping. I bought it like 2 days ago. Already came here via priority mail. You know, you do have to pay for shipping with McFarlane Toy Shop, but you get the figures fast. I mean, this is the fastest I've ever gotten a figure like this. I usually go with Amazon or GameStop, but McFarlane is definitely upping the ante as far as getting figures out to you quickly. So, yeah, highly recommend using their site. That's about it. As always, I'll have more content related to this figure and all the McFarlane Toys figures on my Instagram account, Ahsoka the Geek. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your support. Really love to hear what you guys think about this figure in the comments below. Thanks a lot, and take care.